Alright everyone, just this is a commentary, just basically a squad builder, fairly cheap, just sort of, well the squad I actually use is about 35,000 coins, but basically without Hulk at right wing it's a pretty cheap squad, and yeah, I really enjoyed using it, for anyone can afford it, so let's get into it. Okay, so got in net we've got Akinfeev. He's a pretty decent keeper, best in the Russian league. He's got some nice reflexes on him, diving as well. He's not the tallest. He can make a couple of mistakes, but pretty solid. Looking at 3.5k for him on the Xbox, not a bad price really. Probably one of the lowest buy nows on the market, I think. And we've got centre backs. We've got Bruno Alves, who's he's pretty strong to be fair. He's not the fastest, so probably play him in the middle. But he's really good in the air and really strong. He's just pretty solid really. And right centre back we've got Bocchetti. He's actually a really good centre back. If you look at his stats, I mean his pace 76 is pretty nice on a 78, a non-rare centre back, and his defending heading stats are pretty nice as well. He'll win a few corners for you and sort of score a few headers, and he'll win most things in the air. And again, he's cheap. Looking at sort of under 1,000 coins for both these players. So pretty solid centre backs really. And then left centre back we've got Hubercan. Again, sort of over 75 pace is what you're sort of looking at on this game really. Ideally, sort of thing. And 78 defending is pretty nice. Not the best heading, but yeah, it's not bad. He's pretty solid. Again, under a K, sort of 850 coins. It's not a bad price for him really. So left mid we've got Zudzak. He's not a bad player. I wouldn't really recommend him. There's plenty of people you could get instead of him. You've got Tozic. You've got, obviously, if you want to pay a bit more, you've got Infong Jagoev. Some pretty nice players there really. He's not bad at it. I mean, he's got some good free kick stats. He's not got a bad left foot on him. But yeah, his pace does let him down a bit, and he just never really did anything for me, unfortunately. So at centre mid, actually centre attacking mids, we've got Keisuke Honda, who's he's a pretty solid player really. Again, 800 coins, really cheap, and those stats are pretty nice for a centre mid really. He's got some really nice free kicks. He's pretty decent pace. His dribbling's all right. He's got a really nice long shot, which it's always nice to score a few long shots, especially on Ultimate Team. He's a really decent player. He's quite tall as well, 6 foot, so he'll be quite dominant. The problem is, I think his work rates are high, low, so he's really attacking and he doesn't really get back, which can be a problem, especially when playing with 3 at the back. So you're probably looking at playing it defensive, sort of maybe defensive, even ultra defensive, especially if you're winning, because those counter attacks will just screw you over if you're not really. That's the other thing as well. I mean, you might be looking at better putting a CDM at centre mid as well, because I've got Carlos Eduardo here, who's actually a really solid player. 5-star skills. He's got a really nice left foot on him, pretty quick. But the problem is, again, I think he's a high-low, so you're looking at an attacking mid basically, and they're not going to be getting back, which is a problem really. The other thing is they've only got 7 chemistry, which is alright, but obviously you want 9 chemistry, and the problem is you have to pay sort of 5k for a position change to centre mid, which is a bit ridiculous really. I don't really want to be paying that, especially not for this sort of squad really. Right mid, you've got McGeady. Well, you can't say much about McGeady. He's a really good player. I mean, look at that; those stats are pretty nice. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's got a nice shot on him, pretty good crossing. He's just a really good player. Really enjoy using McGeady. He's a really quality player. And right forward, we've got by far the most expensive squad. In fact, I think he's a right winger. Yeah, we've got Hulk. I'm not too sure about Hulk. I'd personally switch him out. The reason I've got him in this squad is because I had him in this other squad I've got here. So I thought, well, he'd link quite nicely in it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, looking at 25k for him, and I don't think he's worth it. I mean, look at his stats and they're nice, but he just doesn't seem quick. His shot's a bit average. Yeah, he's a good player, but he's strong. But yeah, he's 2-star weak foot again. It's just not good enough. But yeah, he's not a bad player. But I'd be looking at getting maybe Bistrov, because he's very quick and he's good at crossing as well. Probably he's probably the better option, especially for value for money. Hulk's probably not the guy you're looking at really. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just go back into it quickly. Up front, I mean, I've got Lucina Traore on the bench here. He's just an absolute tank. I mean, you look at his starts in his car and you're like, well, is he really good? Yeah, he's 6'8". He's an absolute tank. I mean, he just wins everything in the air. He's 95 strength. His shot is really good. He's pretty quick and agile for somebody of his height, and he's a pretty good player. However, at striker, I actually decided to go for Emenike, he's just amazing. Emenike. I mean, he's just so strong and so fast. I mean, you're looking at 95 strength with 90 pace on Emenike. He's really good at shooting. He's not great in the air, but he's just a really good striker. And I've played with Eto, I've played with Dumbia, but Emenike is better than all of them. He's just unfair, really. He's just too good. He's just too good. And then at left forward again, we've got a really good player. I think he's a left wing on this. He's got an amazing long shot. He's really quick. Gonzalez. I scored some really nice goals with him actually in the highlights afterwards. He's a really nice player. I mean, again, really cheap, 950 coins. I mean, every player apart from Hulk and Akinfeev is under 1,000 coins. I think McGeady might be a bit more actually, but yeah, 1,000 coins again. So really cheap squad. And I mean, especially this year, I mean, it's really easy to make coins. You're looking at getting promoted from Division 5, you'd probably be able to afford this. So it's a really good squad for such a cheap price. And, you know, you're looking at winning quite a lot of games as long as you can defend quite well. And you try and keep the ball well when you get it. Because the problem is if you don't, you'll be getting hit on the counter quite a lot. Which is a problem with the 3-back. But it's really fun, you know. You pull off some nice tricks. You got 2 5-star skillers there. You got a couple of 4-star as well. You got some nice long shotters in your team. A few free kick specialists. Got strong players at the back. You got a decent keeper. It's a really nice team. So basically now we'll probably get into the goals. Just put some music over the top of it. Yeah, and if you want to leave feedback in the comments, that'd be really good. We've obviously just got a capture card, so one of our first videos, our first commentary in fact. So yeah, it should be good. We'll be hopefully posting quite a lot more content, so FIFA related and COD related. We've got a lot of Black Ops 2 commentaries hopefully coming, which should be exciting. So yeah, that'd be great. Cheers, guys.